Right. I think all of us intrinsically have art inside us. Every child is born a genius, and then we make them dumb with our school system. Maybe not in Sweden, Finland, Scandinavian countries, but definitely in India when I was growing up. So the main word we heard was no. And even though, as I told you, I used to paint, I played musical instruments, nobody thought of that as a career. So intrinsically, I guess I held on to my little artist inside. But I also realized that just like if you want to be a sports person, you have to build up your body. If you want to be an artist, you have to build up your skills. So there is skill and there is expression. So when I say craft, I mean that even a painter has to learn to draw parallel lines first, and then brush strokes, different material, different canvases. Unless you do that, you cannot express your art. So to me, learning the craft is like building muscle, so that the craft is out of the way. So if you've, in my film school, in my first year, I make students make about 10 or 12 short films. So that part is out of the way. How to make a film, how to plan for it, how to write a script that can be shot, how to shoot it, post-production, all that is out of the way. Now you can practice your art. That's what I mean by the craft of filmmaking, because there is a lot of technology involved in filmmaking. And to me, filmmaking is a wonderful balance between left brain and right brain. The logical part and I guess the more intuitive part, which is what art is to me. So a lot of people told me, you wasted 4 years doing engineering and 3 years doing software. I'm like, no, I didn't, because that helped me become a better filmmaker, because I could meld my background in logic and technology with my background in playing instruments and painting. So the most basic thing is to learn the craft, but we have to realize that that's not it. That's not all. An editor is not just somebody who knows software or knows how to push buttons. An animation student or an animator is not somebody who knows machines. All that is just muscle. So if you learn boxing, you build muscles to be able to throw punches, but boxing happens here. Everything happens here. Still photography happens here, cinematography happens here, editing happens here. So when we train editors and I talk to editing students, I tell them the software is the least of your craft. Next year, Avid won't be there. You have to learn to tell stories. That's what filmmaking is all about, telling stories. So craft is critical, but it's not the final goal.